Hey, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. Today I'm going to show you how to do a forced regen on your Duramax 2.8 liter Chevrolet engine. I'm going to be using the Autel MK808. I have not updated this yet because I have not paid for the update, so just ignore that over here. We want to go to, not diagnostics, we want to go to service. Then you want to go to the after treatment. Then General Motors. You can auto select and have it read your VIN. Okay. Now go over your information, make sure that's correct. Hit yes. Then you want to go to Hot Functions, Engine Control Module. You have the 2.8. And here you can reset your DPF sensors, your exhaust gas sensors, your DPF system, or you can go to the DPF Regeneration. Then you want to choose DPF Service Regeneration. Now you only want to do this if it requires a forced regen, not if you just want to do a regular regen. This is if you want to force the regen. If it's not required, and to find out if it's required, you can go back over here. And it'll tell you under that screen if it's requiring a regen, if you need to do a forced regen. If you do not need to do a forced regen, it is not if it is regenning on its own, doing a regeneration on its own, do not force a regen. Because only if there's something with the system, you did some work to it and you need it cleaned out, something like that, do not do a forced regen if it's not required. That's where you see all your temperatures. Scroll down through and you can just see how everything is running, how everything is working. You can see the average distance between regens has been 214 miles. Keep that's an average, so when you're running more city, it's going to regen more often. Or if you're out driving slower, covering less mileage, it's going to regen more often. On the highway, you should be probably regenning about once every tank of fuel if you're running all highway. So as you can see, this scanner really gives you a lot of information when it comes to your exhaust system, your vehicle in general. It pretty much tells you anything you should need to know. Okay, so we're going to escape. I am not going to go through the regen, but we're going to go over that screen. Now, follow all these instructions, read the entire screen. As you can see, it says, during service regeneration, tailpipe outlet exhaust temperature will be above 570 degrees Fahrenheit, 300 degrees Celsius. During service regeneration, park the vehicle outdoors and keep people and other vehicles, as well as combustible materials away from it. Do not leave the vehicle unattended. Do not attach any shop exhaust hoses to the vehicle's tailpipe. That's because you're going to be reaching 572 degrees and it will most likely melt any exhaust pipe hoses. Due to the increased engine temperatures regenerated while carrying out this procedure, it is necessary to open the hood and keep the front of the vehicle in an open environment away from any walls or buildings so as to keep appropriate airflow through the radiator. And if an emergency occurs, this procedure can be discontinued at any time by turning off the ignition, pressing the brake pedal, or by means of the scan tool. Before and after procedure is carried out, please check the coolant level and oil level. Inappropriate Use of this service regeneration can cause damage to the engine and exhaust system. If faults irrelevant to particulate filter exist on the vehicle, please do not initiate the service regeneration. So if you have a check engine light on, you cannot do a regeneration. Alright, we're going to go to the next screen. Now if it said here that it was required, you could hit on and it would start the regeneration. Now that can take quite a while. It depends on how backed up the system, how much it takes to clean it. The sensors should automatically turn itself off, and when the regeneration is done, just like it would any other time. We're going to escape. We're going to completely X out of this because we're obviously not going to be doing a regen. And then you can go back home. Now to power this off, you hold in the button at the top, up here, and then choose power off. Okay. Always shut this down because it does have an internal battery, so you want to make sure that the battery always stays full. Thanks for watching Big Frog's 4x4. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, how-tos, tutorials, and off-road videos. And as always, God bless.